She was only 6 years old, innocent, joyful, full of curiosity. Amantle Samane was a little girl who loved playing with her friends in the streets of Orlando West, Soweto. But on a sunny October afternoon in 2024, her laughter was silenced in the most unthinkable way. This is the heartbreaking story of Amantle Samane, a story that left a community broken and a nation demanding justice. Amantle was just like any other 6-year-old, a grade R pupil who loved playing outside, skipping rope, and spending time with her friends. Her family described her as a light in their lives, always cheerful, always curious. Living in Orlando West, Soweto, Amantle's world was a simple one: school, home, friends, a childhood many of us recognize. But that world would be shattered on the afternoon of October 21st, 2024. It was a Monday. Amantle was seen playing with friends near her home when she suddenly disappeared. Her friends, too young to understand danger, didn't know where she had gone. Within hours, panic set in. Family and neighbours began searching. And tragically, it didn't take long. Just a few streets away, in a small shack, Amantle's partially unclothed body was discovered. She'd been lured there allegedly at the time by a 24-year-old man named Pete Simão. A Mozambican national, Simão lived nearby. Police would later allege that he kidnapped, raped and murdered her in that shack. The news spread quickly, and with it came horror, rage and heartbreak. Residents of Orlando West marched to the local police station. They demanded answers, demanded action, demanded justice. Her name was painted on signs, her face printed on T-shirts. Her story became a symbol of everything broken in the fight to protect children. The local government, police and national media all paid attention. But no amount of attention could ease the pain of a mother who would never hear her little girl's laughter again. In the weeks that followed, Pete Simão was arrested and charged with kidnapping, rape and murder. He applied for bail and then later dropped his application. By April 2025, the case was transferred to the High Court. And on July 31st, the trial began, carrying the hopes of a grieving community. But on August 11th, just days into the proceedings, a turning point. Simão's defense announced that he intended to plead guilty. The Samane family, still wrapped in grief, called it a light in a dark month, because August would have been Amantle's birthday. She should have been blowing out candles. Instead, her family prepared to hear her killer confess. Amantle's death was more than just a tragedy. It was a reminder, a painful one, of how vulnerable children still are in our society. It raised hard questions. How did a child end up alone in danger? How can communities be empowered to protect their own? And why do stories like this keep happening? From activists to government leaders, the call was the same. Protect our children, strengthen our justice system, and never, ever forget her name. She was just 6 years old. She deserved to live, to grow, to dream. Let her story not just be one of pain, but of change. If you believe in justice for Amantle and every child like her, share her story and never stop demanding a safer world. Rest in peace, Amantle. If you or someone you know is a victim of gender-based violence, there is help. Please contact your local support organisations and speak out.